Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jacque and this is Jacque is Making, a place where I talk all about the knit garments, accessories, and sometimes quilts that I'm making. And today I'm just continuing on in Vlogmas. I've had to take a couple day break. I'm actually pretty busy at work right now, and you know, I work a normal job, normal hours, but I found it really hard to continue to film after the sun goes down. Oh my goodness, you guys, like I come out of my office, I work from home some days, and I came out of my office yesterday and it was 4:30 and it was like pitch black in my house, and my body was like, oh, time for bed. And I just could not even fathom like crafting or being on my computer or my phone. So yeah, this vlogs might be a little bit more scattered throughout the month of December than I had hoped for, but what I'm thinking is, you know, I'm just gonna do them as I can. I'm gonna try to record when I'm feeling up for it of my crafting or anything that I'm making, and then I'm thinking, you know, I'll probably have some more time and energy during weekends. It's hard to do it all during the week, I'm sure, as you guys can imagine. So I just went and got myself a Coke. I have a little bit of a lunch break here, so I'm just gonna spend some time like working on some of my quilt for it, and I thought I would take you guys with me. I have shown you guys before that wedding quilt that I'm working on, but that's not due till February, so I actually took out another project that I had started last year, and it's this really cute Christmas tree runner, and I'm like cooking on it. I've gotten pretty far. I did some good work on it over the Thanksgiving break, so yeah, I'm thinking that would be a good one to finish. There is something I want to show you. All right, so this is like a big chonker. This is one I have kind of teased on a couple of my pages. I have been working with Fat Quarter Shop to create something to showcase for you guys. And this is a quilt that appealed to me because I saw it in one of their videos. And it's huge, you guys. Like it's a couple inches short of a queen quilt. It's absolutely stunning and gorgeous. So this is the quilt. It is called the Quilted Snowman. It's so festive and fun. And so I got all of the fabrics for it here. Look at all these. Oh, so what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, yeah, finish out this Christmas tree runner that I'm gonna show you guys. Then I'm probably gonna try to finish out that wedding quilt too, just because it's already so close. It's almost getting there. And then I'm thinking that this is gonna be a big chunk of my December making, is showcasing my knitting for you all and then working through this gorgeous quilt together. The reason why I'm so excited about this quilt in particular too is because it has so many different blocks to it. So I think it's going to be really fun for you guys to watch and see, like there's different methods used, tons of different colors. It will be really fun to showcase for you all, like which fabrics are that week, which blocks we're making that week, and so on. I do think this is going to take, you know, at least a couple months to piece. It's huge. It's very complex, so I think it'll be fun to have as like a winter project. And then the other thing I love about this one too is Fat Quarter Shop is actually doing a like monthly sew along for it. So if you like love this, but you're a little intimidated by making it all yourself or just like the depth of it, I think it would be so fun to do that monthly sew along with everyone, to feel like you're getting to do it with a group of friends. So yeah, that is all of these. This is just like a sneak peek. I'm gonna wait to show you each fabric as we're working on it, but just know like this is coming. We're finishing out that tree runner and then the wedding quilt, and then I really would love to get started on this early next week. So my goal is to finish my other two projects by the end of this weekend so we can get started on this together. So that is the quilted snowman. So, okay, game plan for this video is I'm gonna take you with as we work on a little bit of my tree table runner right now. And then after that, I'm thinking it would be fun to update you on a current WIP I have as well. I cast something on last weekend. It was like my Black Friday yarn shopping. I just bought something for one shawl and it's already working up so fast. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so first I'm just gonna show you what I am making. So this is the Peace Star Tree Runner from Buttermilk Basin. And this was just like a really cute little kit that I got at a quilt show. So you can see what that finished table runner is gonna look like there. And then this is kind of the overall, oh, hi Katie, do you wanna say hi? Okay, Katie wants to say, okay, yes, let's say hi. She loves to quilt with me. Okay. And what I have so far are these. So I have one, two, three. If you saw in that pic, there's just 3 going across. So here is what we have so far. And this has been kind of funny because I started this last year, like all of my cuts and everything are from last year. And it's one of those things where I'm like, Jackie, because my cuts aren't like the nicest of all nice. It was something I was working on at the end of last year. I feel like I was kind of hurrying because I wanted it done and then I didn't even finish it anyways, you know? But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like now I have a whole year's worth of growth and I can see where I wasn't doing the best. Okay, well, I'm gonna take you with me as I work on this. I don't really have a goal for how far I get. I'm just trying to get as far as possible in my little break here. And yeah, I'll just bring with me. All right, that was fun. Just a little bit of lunchtime sewing. I got done that main tree panel and I did the little bit of sashing in between the 3 blocks. So it's all ready now just for borders. And then I believe it's time for quilting. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for quilting yet. Probably just some straight line quilting or maybe some free motion quilting, like some squiggles or swirls. If you saw in me making that, there's definitely like my points are not pointing and some of this stuff, it's like, oh man, like I just so clearly kind of rushed a lot of it when I was cutting stuff last year. And there's so many points where I'm like, oh, do I just scrap this whole thing? Do I just keep going? But like when I show you that final zoomed out, it still looks cute. In a runner, you know, they get messy. You can have like candles and other things on top of them. I still really love the fabrics and I still think the stars in the trees like look like stars in trees, even if they don't have their perfect little points on all the stars. And I'm being so dramatic. There's like some of the points aren't pointing, like there's still a lot of them there. I'm just like kind of bummed that it's not like perfect of all perfects, but I think this is really good to get me back in the swing of sewing too. Like I've been working on that wedding quilt, and that I have been doing like so precisely perfect. And this one, yeah, now I'm frustrated working on this one because it's not perfect, but this is doing, I think this is really good for me to like just get in a lot of reps and practice before I do that big quilted snowman too. So yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna sew more again tonight or how that's gonna go, but it's going a lot quicker than I thought it would be. I think I just have that sashing left to do, and then I can quick baste it. I'll probably just glue baste it down, and then if I do end up quilting it, I'll take some footage to show you guys that as well. And I hope that showing you guys my not perfect things as well inspires you to just start making, because yeah, it's, some stuff we have patience and we make it perfect, but some stuff is just done. Now going into my latest knitting WIP, I actually purchased some yarn at a local yarn store to me that was having 20% off for Black Friday. And so I got 3 really fun yarns for a shawl project, which is the Moonwhistle shawl by Andrea Mowry. I had just cast off the shift literally the day before, and I was like, let's just cast off one Andrea Mowry and cast on another. And so I had already purchased the Moonwhistle pattern during her like birthday sale. And yeah, I actually went into the yarn store anticipating to buy something for a sweater, and I didn't have any yarn that like stuck out to me. And so I was looking through my already purchased patterns, and I was like, you know what, let's do another Andrea Mowry. So I got 3 yarns that are new to me, I've never used before, but I think that they are pretty widely available, and most likely you guys have probably used them. So if you have, let me know down below. The first one is the Fiber Co's. This is called Cumbria Unto the Hills. And it says this is a lustrous blend of Masham wool, merino, and mohair. And the colorway that I got is called Sea Scale. And this is a worsted weight yarn, 90% wool, 10% mohair. And this is a 100 gram skein. And I just love this like teal color. I think it's so, so pretty. Kind of matches a little bit my teal I have here. Yeah, that does look good. In person, the one on my sleeve is a little bit more blue, and this one is more that like true teal. So I got this. If I didn't mention already, I really wanted to match Andrea's colors a little bit, but in more of like my autumn colorway. So I took her colors. She used a light blue and a navy, and I knew I was comfortable with a navy, but instead of light blue, I wanted to use a teal. So then for my dark blue, I selected Woolstock Worsted by Blue Sky Fibers. And this is another worsted weight yarn, a 100% fine Highland wool, except this comes in a 50 gram skein, which was actually perfect for what I needed. I actually got 2 of all the ones that I'm showing you today. And this is in the colorway Midnight Sea. So that was kind of funny that this is Seascape and this is Midnight Sea. I thought that was kind of funny that I selected those together. And then for my color changing yarn, I was looking at what the yarn store had available, just in terms of a worsted, just kind of Aran weight. And I found this one. This is Lang Yarns Lovis. And this is again a 50 gram skein. And this is 100% merino extra fine. And here is that colorway here. This one is so fun. I had fun with my friends the other day when I was going like this to the skein. If you go all the way in here, you can see it's pretty yellow on the inside. I think, oh, this is a better way to do it. If you go peeking through the middle, you can see there's more orange and yellow in there. So I'm excited to see some of this color changing. But yeah, here are my 3 yarns together, and then I'll show you my progress I have so far. This has been working up so fast, you guys. It's all garter stitch, and then the sections that have that color changing yarn, it's a very similar slip stitch method to what I was doing in my shift cowl. In this one, she calls it the tweed section. So it's just a little bit different, but still a similar, you're slipping stitches, not doing color work. So here's what we have. Oh, that looks so, so good. I was calling it, this past weekend, I was calling it a little witch's hat, or I was calling it like in The Grinch, what was it, like Dr. Seuss, like Whoville. It looked like a Whoville house with the stripes. But yeah, you can see some of these beautiful colors. So yeah, we have the stripes, just garter stripes, and then these kind of tweed sections. So you can see a little bit here. It started off much more orange, and now it's going into kind of a more brownish gold color. But I wouldn't say that the color changing is super stark. It's just kind of, oh, you can see it a little bit better there, how it's orangey on top, and then it's going into a little bit more of a brown here. And then the edge is like looking scalloped just because the tension is changing in the different sections. That's kind of funny. I was thinking about for shawls, when you block them, you use a wire. I was thinking, or for lace shawls. So I was thinking for this, maybe I'll get a little blocking wire, put it in there to block it out straight. We'll see if that works. If not, it actually kind of looks intentional and cute how it has the scallop, to be honest. But yeah, that's my getting started on this. This is a shawl where you start at this little tip right here, and then you just start increase every single row until you get to the very end. So starting it, you feel like you're going so fast because you're just, like this going up. And I feel like now it's starting to get a little bit longer, where last night, my whole knitting time I only spent on one section, versus like when I was first starting, you would get a couple sections done in one night. But yeah, that's one WIP I just wanted to share with you guys today because it's brand new and on the needles, and I'm really excited about it. It was kind of fun, actually. I ended up going on Instagram last night, and I saw Rebecca of Moving Stitches, who I did my Fall Feels cowl with, wore her Moonwhistle yesterday, and she just like put on her story that she was wearing a shawl, and I was like, oh my God, is that the Moonwhistle? I didn't even know that she had made it. So that was really fun to like discover that, and she was asleep because she lives in Spain. So I like quick went on her page and was like scrolling back, and I saw she had made a couple posts about it. So that was special to know that I was making something that she had already made. That made me really excited. But yeah, so that is the Moonwhistle shawl. That is just been really, really fun and enjoyable for me to work on. I have been so cold here in Wisconsin, so I have been wanting more things to wrap up in. I've already been wearing my other Andrea Mowry shawl, the Feel Good shawl, a lot, but I want something that's a little bit darker in color because that one's like just so bright and vivid and has those white and brights in it. So I wanted something a little bit darker. Yeah, that's the update with that. And then speaking of Rebecca and the Fall Feels cowl, if you didn't see, today I posted the winners. That was just so exciting. Rebecca used an online generator to pull from all of the hashtags, and we selected our two winners. One is in the EU and one is here. So that was just really special and really cool. Thank you again to everybody who participated. And lastly, just to close out, thank you guys so much for being here with me and giving me space and time to post as much as I can during Vlogmas. I am always appreciative of every minute that you spend with me. I'm thinking because these are a little bit more sporadic, I might still do some podcast episodes once a week or every other week maybe, just to like have everything in totality in one video. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm thinking that that's probably going to be best to just keep that going as well. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna keep crafting away these next couple of days, and I'll try to film and keep you updated on how everything is going. I hope you're having a great start to your December, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.